Hi, everyone. It's Melanie here at the Chamber of Commerce. And I've got a really special guest with me today. So, Kristen Heywood is the owner of Warrior Wellness. And she's been a member for a while now, but we were on her website, I guess, a couple of weeks ago. And I said, oh my gosh, I have to do an interview with Kristen because she offers so many interesting things to our community. And I wanted to chat about it so that you could all learn about that too. So, Kristen, welcome. Thanks for joining me today.
Well, thank you for having me. I really appreciate your time.
My pleasure. So when I look at the name of your company, Warrior Wellness, it kind of makes me think of a bunch of different things. And we chatted offline a little bit, and I know you offer yoga and some fitness classes, but a bunch of other services that I think are really unique and helpful. So why don't you first tell us about your kind of what your main core business is, how you got into business, and then we can talk about a few other things.
For sure, yeah. So, my Warrior Wellness, I basically founded when I was pregnant with my daughter. I was looking for lots of support here in terms of when I was pregnant or when I had baby, like what was here. I was wanting to get into yoga, I was wanting to get into fitness and bring baby. And there was a couple things offered, mostly out of town, but there was some in town, but no consistent yoga for prenatal mamas. So that was something that I kind of thought, oh, maybe that's something that I could offer. So when the business started blooming, I called it Warrior Wellness because I didn't know which way it would go in terms of, I knew I wanted to support women, I wanted to support families in a holistic way, in a way that was serving them. And so their options and their choices were honored always. And so I didn't know if, like, where it would evolve to. So I kind of went with the Warrior Wellness so that it was more of an umbrella of wellness. And then just the warrior is a big part of yoga for us, right? It's that surrendering, but also, you know, having that willingness to try and that courage to go on despite the struggles in life and despite all the things thrown at us, that we can rise above and we can find community and support each other. And especially women, supporting women is really important to me. So that's kind of where it blossomed from, and I couldn't find anything. So that's when I ended up specializing specifically in pregnancy and postpartum. I took tons of courses on the pelvic floor and the womb, and went very spiritual with my yoga practice and connected with Merle DaCosta, who is amazing, phenomenal physio here, who's pelvic floor physio. So we work very closely together as well. And the point of the classes is not only for moms to get back into movement so they can start, feeling like themselves again, start getting active again, moving their bodies, connecting with the breath, rebuilding the strength in their core, their pelvic floor, total body strength, really, but also having that community of moms, because we don't need all the things, we need the moms, right? Like, we can't do it without the moms. And so it's just so beautiful to watch all the moms connect in my classes. And it really builds this beautiful community where they can connect outside of class, and they can, go for walks together and become friends, and they'll have these friendships for life. So it's just so important to me to see that happen and watch that grow. So it just evolved from there when the studio, because I always teach at Crystal Tree Yoga. It's mostly where I host all my programs from. It's a beautiful space. We were downtown on Mill Street many years ago. When we had to close the space, I had to evolve my business. So I ended up going on a doula journey and completing my doula certifications. And I was working with families that way, so I could still serve families without having to run virtual sessions and all this, right? Because we had no studio at the time.
Yeah.
So that's where the postpartum doula work came in. And I was a birth doula as well, which I'm not doing anymore, but I still am serving families at home after they give birth. And I do serve families who want to give birth at home as well. Just I'm not working in the system anymore.
Got it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you answered my question. I was going to ask you where you operate the classes out of. So that's just a beautiful space, right at Mountain View and Guelph here in Georgetown. So beautiful.
Yeah.
There's lots of light. So are the classes primarily for pre and postnatal women? And can they bring their babies with them? Talk to me a little bit
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, so I run three postnatal classes a week, two fitness and one yoga. Babies are always welcome. Oh, my cat's coming here. And so some moms even come without their babies because so many people are working from home now that they can leave their baby with dad and come for a workout. But it's nice when they bring the babies because the babies also kind of hang out and socialize. So it's super cute because they'll, connect and laugh at each other and look at each other. And so, yeah, we love that. But yeah, I mostly teach, I do focus on pre and postnatal. I teach other like regular human yoga as well at Crystal Tree on schedule. So yeah, that's just, I'm doing 2 classes a week. Right now I'm doing one, but I will go up to 2 at the end of March. So yeah, it's a beautiful space. We've been there for about 2 years now. Sylvie LaFleche is the owner. She's an amazing human being. And so I just run all my stuff out of there now too, because I was renting around town here and there, which was great. Lots of great places and businesses here to rent and run programs in, but it's just nice to have it all in one spot now.
100%. That's
Yeah.
amazing. And I love that you talk about
Mm.
community because that's what the chamber is all about. We're here as a community of business owners and businesses all with the same goal in mind. And I think that's great that you provide that environment for moms to be able to connect and know that what they're going through is normal and that other people are experiencing that as well. So let's chat a little bit about your postpartum doula. So is that a service that, people can talk to you about? Where do they find information on your website? Where do they find that information?
Yeah, everything's on the webpage, and I also pretty active in my Instagram. A lot of people find me on Instagram. I get a lot of word of mouth there in this town, right? So I do rely on that as well. And so I do I limit my private clients just because I am a mom of two that are they're 5 and 7, so that's busy as well. And then sometimes I am on call for births as well. So I don't I usually work with 1 or 2 clients a month or every couple months. So that way I can give like my all to my clients and be lots of one-on-one and lots of attention for them. And also because if someone does hire me to be at their birth, I wouldn't ever want to risk not being able to go because I'm somewhere else. So I always make sure that I never overlap any private clients that way.
Perfect. So
Yeah.
what is a what does a postpartum doula do? So, if I were to hire you, what kind of support could I expect?
So the women hire me for a variety of reasons. I'm just there to serve. I, anything that is needed, I can sit and listen. I can help them process their birth just by listening, talking through it. Also just contributing to the home, whether it's helping with meals, helping to tidy up a bit, helping with baby, helping mom get rest, and helping to make sure she's being nourished properly and resting. Because I have the background of yoga, a big part of postpartum healing, in my opinion, is bringing in pranayama, which is breath work, and bringing in some gentle movement postpartum. We all talk about rest, 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 but we need to shift energy too. We need to move through some energy that has, built up from pregnancy and then also through the birth. So just, bringing in that aspect of it, my clients really love. Now I can offer Reiki as well, which I do for my private clients. And my master, Genevieve Lim, she just initiated me into my level 2 practicing. And so I've been offering that to mostly pre and postnatal, but at the studio, I will be offering it for everyone.
Oh, great.
But it was such an amazing tool. When I started receiving Reiki, I was like, wow, it's so focused on yourself and healing yourself and internal, not focused on any external needs, and no expert that needs to fix you. It's literally just channeling that healing and love that they need, and they'll use it. Their body will use it the way that they need it. And I thought, wow, that's so powerful to bring to a pregnant mom or a postpartum mom who, we need to heal the womb. We want to work through stories from our, grandparents or parents that, to move through and shift to our own story, to let go of that and allow, to step into their own power and their own unique experience.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It sounds,
Yeah.
I had when I had my kids 18 years ago. That's amazing. So it sounds like, uh, that you're really able to offer that service to women to feel like that they can go through the process, like you said, and feel empowered. and really walk away from it knowing that they can trust their bodies, right? And that they're in a safe space with you. That's great. Good for you.
Thank
Awesome.
you. Yeah, it's great work. I honestly, it's so rewarding and it's the best. I say I have the best job. Like I'm literally smiling all day. I'm cuddling babies all day. My face hurts from smiling all day at my job. Like, like how bad is that, right? I need a
Yeah, it's
TMJ
not about
massage.
that. They say if you find work that you know that you love, you'll never work a day in your life. So, well, we're so happy to be able to support you on your journey, and you know you're such a strong entrepreneur. It sounds like whenever you see something that you think your clients would benefit from, you kind of grab onto it and get become an expert in it. So they're very lucky. We're going to post all your social media at the bottom of this video, including your website and how people can get in touch with you. So,
Great.
you know,
Thank you.
final, is there anything you know you want to leave us with? You know, what are you looking to grow any part of your business more than others?
Well, I think, it's been 8 years here of building a foundation.
Yeah.
And it has grown, and I do feel like a really big part of this community now, and I feel like the community does support a lot of things that I do offer, which is great. I feel like it can grow in so many ways, in that we can be offering more services to women and families that are in need of it at this sacred time of life, right? And we don't have a lot of it here, so it would be nice to evolve, down the road, and potentially have a space that's, like similar to the womb,
Mm,
where we have a variety of practitioners, classes, support workshops specifically for this journey.
yeah. Yeah. Well,
So that would be a goal eventually. It was a goal like years and years ago before they shut the studio down, whenever 2020 that was. So it's just changing and shifting and divine timing.
yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm so happy that
Yeah.
we're together and you told me a little bit more about your business. Sounds awesome. So we'll make sure that people can get in touch with you if they want. And good luck with everything. I think you are well on your way to taking over the world in your area. I love it.
Oh,
Congratulations.
thank you. Sweet. Thanks so much.